Evening viewer, welcome to our FTV English version. Yes, breaking news. Yeah, the Trump administration has sent an unmistakable message to Europe. You are on your own. In their dizzying months, the White House has reversed decades worth of American foreign policy, pledged to scale back its presence on the continent and pushed to wrap up Russia's war in Ukraine, even if that might mean handing Ukrainian land to Moscow. The new reality is one to which Europe is still adjusting, but 80 years to the week after American and European allies forced the surrender of Nazi Germany, a future in which the continent is left alone to defend itself from the Russian menace is no longer hypothetical. Yeah, Europe has been living for 80 years in a situation in which peace was given for granted and apparently peace was offered for free. Roberto Singolari, a former Italian government minister who is now chief executive of European Defense, Jean Leonardo, told CNN during a recent visit to the company's headquarters in northern Italy. Now, all of a sudden, after the invasion of Ukraine, we realize that peace must be defended. A breakneck race is underway in Europe's NATO member states to ready the continent in case of confrontation with Russia. The race is winnable. Europe boasts militaries large and expensive enough to at least partially flag the whole Washington is threatening to lead. But armies in Western Europe need a serious influx of funds and expertise to prepare themselves for the worst case scenario. In recent years, Britain, France, and Germany have pumped funds into their aging militaries after a plateau in spending during the middle of the 2010s. But it could be several years until the impact of those funds are felt on the front lines. Troop numbers, weaponry, and military readiness have waned in Western Europe since the end of the Cold War. The high level of attrition in the Ukraine war has painfully highlighted European countries' current shortcomings. The International Institute for Strategic Studies, a London based think tank, wrote in a blunt review of Europe's forces last year. Made this exclusive report, FTV English, Delhi, Bharat.